Hi, Shane Searson here to talk about the next Daily Drumming Influence Revisited. Today on April the 26th, it is Anthony Cirone or Tony Cirone, depending on what area you're from. My original teacher in college, Tom Van Arsdale, studied with Cirone at San Jose State. Cirone, Anthony Cirone, Mr. Cirone, whatever, became very popular, probably, honestly, as one of the top teachers in the country. A lot of people would go there to get their master's or doctorate, and I know several people that went. I think Joe Hodge went there, and I had mentioned Joe earlier, of course, Tom Van Arsdale, and several people went to San Jose to study with Cirone. And he did a lot of pieces and etudes that dynamically were very challenging and interesting to do with sticking. His Portraits in Rhythm book was pardon the term, at one point a snare drum Bible for a lot of people. And I had the original red book, a couple of different ones. I still have it. I lost the original copy. I believe I lent it out and somebody never gave it back. And I shouldn't have done that because I had a lot of handwritten notes in there from Tom Van Arsdale, because Tom had studied with Cirone. Now, eventually, the Portraits in Rhythm study guide came out, and you could get a complete book, or you could get a part 1 and part 2. It would have a lot of explanations of what Cirone had done, and what a lot of the things that Tom had written down for me were in the study guides. What used to be considered a lot of all-state audition material for high schools and jury pieces for college came out of that Portraits in Rhythm book. Over time, so many other things have come out that book is kind of, I don't want to say it's lost a little bit of its luster, but it's certainly, you got a lot of people doing it now in high school, advanced junior high, and some of the etudes and stuff now, as opposed to, I think, one year, I think it was my sophomore year of all-state auditions, it was number 6, and was it 32? Two of the most prominent pieces. It might have been a different one other than 32, but you had to do 2 of them. But of course, we've all done that book. But anyway, it's an excellent book. I highly still recommend it to people. But he also did portraits in mallets, portraits in timpani, and a lot of those were based on the same etudes, just written out for different instruments and stuff. And of course, he had many percussion ensemble pieces and stuff like that. But a staple and one of the legends in the percussion industry, and certainly through Tom Van Arsdale, even though I'd heard of him, Tony Cirone, before, Tom really opened my eyes up a lot to Mr. Cirone. So the drumming influence for the day, one of the best percussionists ever, Anthony Cirone, Tony Cirone, drummer for the day.